Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. First, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. I can't believe how our channel is growing. It's such a blessing, and because we want this channel to be about encouragement and encouraging others, we hope that you feel encouraged as you're here and part of our group. So I also want to say thank you to Liz Kinethia, maybe? Sydney, Carrie, and Tracy. I so appreciate your encouraging words, your comments, and I just wanted to take this time to say hello and thank you very much. Alright guys, let's keep going. I want to share with you guys some of the things I've been working on. So kind of a show and tell. So let me get all of this kind of, I thought I had myself kind of in order here, but as soon as you turn on the camera you realize. So these are a bunch of the little like, what do you call them, page markers? No, bookmarks for your journal. So I made a whole bunch of these out of just regular old tickets. I've got a big roll here. Let me see if I can get it out. There we go. Alright, so just a typical roll of tickets. This particular one is white, and I think it lends itself very well. And also the great thing about white is you can use your inks and sprays and tea dye, and you can change the color on white. So that makes it really nice. And so I just took several of these. Now I think this was a Tim Holtz piece of ephemera, some flowers, and then I just put the ticket over the back. So I'm just going to show you several of these. I thought these were really cute. This is Tim Holtz. And then just some eyelash trim, and I tied a bow, but you can't really see it because, you know, it's eyelash trim. And then there we go, is that one with that one. And then this one. I love the buttons. I wanted to put a button on here, but every button I put on there, it just looked funny. And so I just went with flowers, and that is just regular DMC type floss. So, alrighty, so there's the first set. Some of these will go in our Valentine project that I'm making for all of our kids, and some of these will just go in my stash. So, but while I was at it, I decided I would just keep going. So here is another one of those. Gotta love the birds. And then the ABC animals, I think that's Tim Holtz as well. Got a little bit of eyelash trim on there. Yeah, it just got stuck. Okay. And then these are definitely going in the project. So, and the reason I put them on these cards was just so that I could organize them before, so I could show you guys. But these are just the very inexpensive, flimsy postcards from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, one of those. So, alright, so I made these. These are so sweet. So these are little tags I got in Happy Mail, and they just say adore, nurture, treasure. And so I thought I'd just put those together. They had another set. They were just different paper. And so I just put those together with two little flowers where the hole was that you put ribbon. The holes did not match up. So that's why I went with flowers. So I have, and they each had a little bit different. So some were seashell, which you know I love. And then one was not, and so I just did one of the Tim Holtz pieces of ephemera. And then the last one. So each one will go in our children's Valentine booklet that I'm making them, and these were just simple stickers from Dollar Tree. So on one side they all have that same ticket base, and so I would put I love you and then flowers. I also punched out, I don't know if you can see it, a little bitty Cupid. So, and then this one says grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. So I just did a flower. I got that at Michael's, some eyelash trim, and then there's the back. And I just want to thank you for being my reason to look forward to the next day. I thought that was cute. And again, there's a little bit of that DMC, and that is literally a scrap. That's a scrap, guys. So save your little bitty scraps, flower, and then there's a back. I put a backing of the paper from the kit on that because I didn't like the back with it just having that one ticket stub. So I just went the whole way. And then that one says love, and I folded it around and added a little bit of trim, and then some scrapbook paper that was just a scrap underneath there. So that's that. I also made these. Oh, whoops, here's one more of those. Love is a faith that dreams will come true. Love is you. So there's that ticket. Uh-oh, he's losing one of his pearls. I'll have to fix that. And then I just put the flowers back to back in there. So I will fix that, put that to the side. Lastly, I had some of these cute tickets. I think I got these at Dollar Tree. I've had them for a while. And they come like this. So I think those are Dollar Tree. And I thought the red was very fitting, or, you know, kind of a faint red. So I just put some of those Tim Holtz heart gems on it. So each one will get one of those in their Valentine booklet. So I will save these, and then the rest that's not going to my children and husband's Valentine gift will go in my stash, so I will have those pre-made. Literally, guys, this was just a matter of, I don't know, I made all of these in less than an hour. It was just very fast because I was using scraps that I already had in my stash, and, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal. So use what you have, even if it's just, you know, scraps. That's what works. So anyways, okay. I also made another, what am I trying to say, tag. I was playing around. I had a new stamp. I wanted to try it, and I just wanted it to be faint on the back here. So I just used my sepia, I think it's sepia. Yeah, sepia archival ink. I off-stamped it, and that's what I ended up with. So I really, really liked how it looked. And it was just a red rubber stamp, and I think I've shared it with you guys in a haul. So, and then these were just bits and pieces of scraps. That was a real pretty ribbon. I think I got it at Walmart, maybe. Can't remember. And then here is that gorgeous daisy lace that I love so much. So, again, this was just scraps. This was on a repair tag. Easy peasy. I mean, literally all of this took like an hour. This was a... I think that was just junk mail, and I was trying to figure out how to use it. I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? I should have. It's been a while. So here's a piece of that scrapbook paper from the kit that I'm using in my family's Valentine gifts I'm making for them. I love this lace ribbon. It is so beautiful. I cannot remember where I got it. I want to think it was Hobby Lobby, but isn't that pretty? I know. And then again, I just did some more of that off stamping, and I was done. So there's two things, and this is literally using up your scraps to make gifts, so, or make craft projects. Alrighty, so now I wanted to take the time right now and show you how to, let me scooch all of this out of the way because I got to fix that pearl. So this is what's left over from that Dollar Tree sticker kit that made a lot of the bookmarks, you know, that I had made earlier. So I may use it, I may not. Here's a piece of fabric. It just came in a haul. I can't remember, but anyway, so I have that scrap. I also got some of these darling buttons. I love buttons. I mean, I really do. So I had forgotten I had bought these. I got these at, I want to think Joann's, but I love the color of brown and pink together. Years ago in Mary Kay, there was a brown pink director's suit, and it was my all-time favorite. It just looked so very classy, would be a good word. So anyways, I thought those were really, really neat, and I used a coupon. I bought those. So alright, so I just wanted to show, and then in here I have my dewdrops. I have more in my craft studio, but my dewdrops, I may use those in this project, so I just wanted to pull them out. And then we can get started. Alrighty. So, this is all it is. It's a regular paper clip with the two portions of a just ticket. How simple is that? Now, let me grab my glue. Oops, sorry guys, I didn't mean to bump you. Okay, sorry. I've been trying to get some stuff done this morning. I've been doing some editing, uploading videos, getting things ready. We were gone all day yesterday, and I had pre-done some of my planner videos, so I was trying to get all that up so I can make sure I had them up for everybody and for my my design team, and so I got all that done. But anyways, I came in here and I thought, and I was cleaning up in here because I was reorganizing some of my Delusions stamps. You know, anybody who follows me knows I love Diane Reesley. Some of her stamps and oh, the stamps and the stencils that I have for her. So I was setting everything up in a notebook because it was eating up too much drawer space, and I have these empty notebooks, and so that's how easy it is. So I know you know this, but you see where that little, the second set of wire comes in? I always just go right above that. And I'm using the Fabri-Tac glue because Fabri-Tac glue works on everything. So I'm going to let that sit there for a minute. Put my, and I did not put my top on quick enough, which that's okay. That's all right. We can make this work. So I'm going to use a piece of, let me see. This is really going to be a scrap project. So let me see what I've got over here. I should have looked at that a little earlier. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I think I'm going to stay with what I was thinking. Okay. Ooh, I've got some of these. Let's do a card. I haven't done a card. Let's do a card. It's been a while. So, some of these are I love, and some of these are not my favorites. And that is definitely, it's got a hole in it. That's not one of my favorites. So, we are going to cover that sucker up. How's that? So see, don't throw away the things you don't like. You might find a way to use them. So, and I just had my, oh, here it is. My little sander here, and this is just from Walmart. It is so easy peasy. So you just got to sand a little bit of that finish off because it's kind of slicky and it will hold better, you know. So I've got that done, and I think I'm going to leave that side open. Ace of Diamonds, we'll leave that there. Okay, so yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of this fabric and just tear, and then tear again. Tear it again and again. This is where you get all your frustrations out, guys. Tear up that fabric. Go for it. Okay, I do want some of that on there. So I think I'm going to go for some of this. Okay, so I've got that. And let me see. So pull off some of those threads. Alrighty. And you can save those threads and use them. I just have so many bits and pieces right now. I'm trying to, I tell you what, in crafting, I'm sure many of you know, you just end up with so many scraps that it is like, ugh, at some point you just feel like it's overtaking you. So I think I'm going to put that there. And I think I'm going to put this here. Oh, no. Maybe I should go this way. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and that. That's perfect. And then this can come up here. Perfect. Okay. So I just need something for right in there. And I think I'm just going to use some book print. And I love that. And you know what? I think I'm going to take off some of that white. Yeah, I think I'll leave that one on and put it up underneath. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to use some of my map because I love the map on all of these projects. I don't know why. It's just kind of one of those things that I've started using maps lately and it floats my boat. So I'm just going to tear off the sheet and then I just keep working with it. Okay, so that's where I grew up. Isn't it pretty? It's all that water. That is wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to put that back there. And I think I am just going to tear until I think I have a piece that I want to work with. So let's see here. So, yeah. I think, and I want a little bit of something right here. But I think I'm good for right now. Let's just start and then I'll add what I need. I do want to use these buttons. So I should have just used this piece of this portion. So I will come back and I will do a project with that. I promise. use what you have. Don't spend extra money. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to just set this right here for now. So I think I know what I'm going to do. So alrighty, I'm going to take a couple of these pieces up and off. So I know where that one's going to go. Let me go ahead and start using this, since I made a mess out of that. I would normally use just my my glue stick, but I did make a mess. I admit it. I'm here to confess. I made a mess. Alright, that looks good. Perfect. Okay, and also on these, we're really wanting this this card to take the paper, because right now it's not. You know, I mean, it will now that we sanded it up, but that's why I'm even using the Fabri-Tac, because I know it will hold the paper, you know, on difficult surfaces, like also fabrics and things like that. So, anyways, but oops, got it crooked. Let me straighten that out. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put this kind of like that, I think. Yeah. And I'm covering that hole purposefully, so I just have to watch on the other side because it's going to stick. But now, I think I'm going to put my fabric down. And this fabric has just stretched and stretched and stretched, and I have so enjoyed using it. It, you know, one little piece of fabric, you know, can go a long, long way, my friends. So, you know, save those little scraps, because they do, I mean, they really do work well in junk journals. So, and this is just ephemera for junk journals, so that's what we're doing. Okay, here we go. So, I think, yeah. Now, I have one spot. I know you see it. Hold on, let me grab a wipey poo. Okay. Get that up. I've been moving things and trying to get things in order and unpack things and put things away. And it just takes a little bit of time to get reoriented to what you've done. I don't know about y'all, and I want to make sure I don't get any of that on my nails, because it is a nightmare to get off. So, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to need, if I'm going to need another piece of paper. Could I just do something like this? I don't know. So does anybody know why somebody would put a hole in their playing cards? Is that to show that a deck is not, you know, not being used, or it's been used and now it's not being used? I mean, is there a particular reason for that? I don't know. You know, I've never seen that. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of this on that corner. And, oh, sorry guys, I've got the TV on in the other room. If you think you're hearing, what is it? Oh, what is that show? Gilligan's Island. You're hearing the music. We realized the other day that our youngest is so much younger than our other kids, that, you know, shows that we watched as kids that maybe the older kids had seen, you know, because they were more, when there was a season where we had cable because of where we lived, it was for free. And, but anyways, we realized, I don't think our youngest has seen all those. So anyways, this morning I had on the Brady Bunch and all kinds of stuff. I like that. And I think I'm going to put a little bit right there and cover up that hole. But anyway, so it, we don't have cable. This is just some oldies channel that we have. So, but our youngest is, it's so cute. You know, I think I'm going to just go with this, because it does come with sticky. I just like to reinforce it. So, especially in something I'm giving to someone, I want to make sure that, you know, they don't open it up and it just fall apart. You know what I mean. So, okay, now I can use my Fabri-Tac, which I didn't put the lid on. I know you saw that. Put the lid on, put the lid on. Okay, so I put that there. And, God, I love this. I love these colors on the buttons. They're so cute. Okay, we're still doing okay on time. I think we're still in the viewfinder. We're working on it. We're getting there. Okay. Let me see. I kind of like the dimension, but it's probably not going to go well. So let me go ahead and put that down. And let's see. I think I'm just going to put that right there. So I am just going to put my glue down on the fabric. And what I do is, this is a smaller one that is easier for my hands. So that's why I kind of go with this one. I have a big one and I can reload it. Which that's quite a deal to wash this, to reload it. But, you know, whatever we can do, right? Okay, so that's done. I'm going to let that dry for a minute. This is about done. So I like the ticket side on mine. It's whatever you like, or keep this coupon. I tend to go with the ticket side. So, yeah. That's just how we do it. So I just put my glue on it. I lift my little card up, being ever so gentle because I know that I still have buttons that they're still cooking, getting to where they can't. So see, it even covers up that. I did not even plan that, but what a blessing. It covers up that hole in the back. And there's a little bit of play in the glue here with the paper clip. So if you, for any reason, like pick it up and go, wow, that's crooked, you can sometimes play with that a little bit. Sometimes you have a little bit of play. Ugh, my birds. There's a commercial for Andy Griffith, and it's whistling, so my birds are going crazy. You can't hear them. Now you can really hear them. Alright guys, so that is how easy that is. I'm going to put one more thing on here because, hold on. No, you know what? I kind of like it the way it is. Sometimes I put flowers on it, but we kind of work in the theory of threes, you know, odds. So I've got 3 buttons. I kind of like that. You might put lace on it. No, that's what we'll do. I've got some pretty lace here. Let's put some lace across the top. And that will probably make me very happy. How's that? Hold on a second, guys. I need to just measure this. My lace is in a bin that I can't really move. So hold on. Alrighty. Isn't this lace gorgeous? I got this on clearance at Joann's. I know. Clearance. And somehow it had tape on it, but that's okay. Actually, I'm not going to pull it. I'm just going to trim it. So it has lace and pearls and, don't you love it? So I thought maybe we could just come across here. Let's see how that looks. I don't know if we're going to like it or not, but let's see. So, and actually, it's cut almost perfectly except for that. Maybe I can get that to go down. Yeah, let's just try. Okay. So, see? It's not over till it's over. Make sure, yep, we're okay on time. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm just trying to show you, keep your scraps, your bits and pieces. If you just like, I just can't throw it away. Keep it in a little bowl or in a tub or in a file or in a bottle, you know, whatever it is that you like to store your stuff in. And in a box, you know, some people store their scraps in boxes. I think boxes are too confining. So, anyways, but I have a file that I keep in an open basket for files. And I just put a file in there, and then I stick everything in the files in the basket. So it all just kind of comes out the top. So there's room to grow. But when it gets too full, then it reminds me, you know, start digging. The same thing with this bowl over here. Start digging. Don't pull anything else out new. Just start digging. So, isn't that cute? That really is easy and cute, guys. So, there you go. There is a quick and easy bookmark made with the ticket. The back is just as cute. And you could put more on the back if you wanted. You could even come back in and take, like, an inker. Hold on a second, guys. These are kind of new. Some of them have been open, some of them have not. And you can come back in, maybe put a little color on it if you want to. Ooh, that is not liking that card. So let's go with something darker. Hold on. That is too light. So let's see. I've got a red brick, and actually that might go better with the color of the actual. Oh yeah, I like that. So you can just kind of come back in here. You can use your daubers, you can use your your sponges, whatever you like to use, your blending tools. I'm just being really lazy and fast and just going to come in here like that. And that's it. That's it. I mean, so that kind of trims that out, makes it look finished on this side like it did on the other, and I'm going to come back here and do a little bit better. But isn't that cute? I mean, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You're using up stuff in your stash. The only thing I didn't use up that was a scrap, besides the card itself and the tickets, was the that piece of lace. But it's so beautiful. It's totally worth it. And it's literally because I got it on clearance. I mean, that's like a couple of cents worth of lace, if even that. So I'm going to let it dry this way up since I put the ink on it, but easy peasy. I hope you guys liked this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not a part of this channel, please subscribe. We'd love to have you be a part of us. I said like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll know when the new video is loaded up. Leave a comment below. And most importantly, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Please, 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 when you do your crafts, be as creative as you can be and think of ways that you can craft where it uses up what we have, or just doesn't cost you a lot of money, because that's my biggest encouragement right now. So, and it's much for y'all as it is for me right now. So my husband will be thrilled to hear that. So anyways, but be creative. So blessed, creative, and lovely day, guys. That's my prayer for each of you. And I will be talking to y'all soon. Y'all come back. Take care. Bye-bye.